During the full moon, people in Vietnam gaze at the bright sky and ponder the various moon tales. Lovers long for Hang Na, the Moon Lady, in hopes of receiving her blessings for true love and a happy marriage. Some children see Mr. Kuoi under the banyan tree, while others try to spot Tho Nok, the jade rabbit, circling around the ivory moon. People often wonder how the rabbit, among all the animals, came to adorn the moon. Long ago, in the most magnificent and enchanted forest, there were four best friends: the monkey, the elephant, the squirrel, and the rabbit. Even though they were close friends, their personalities were very different. Early in the morning, while other animals still slept soundly, the elephant headed up to the mountain where he could seek out the cleanest hidden springs for a cool drink. The selfish elephant kept the location a secret. All day long, the monkey was busy climbing up the mango tree, picking the biggest and juiciest mangoes. The greedy monkey gobbled them all up and didn't share them with the others. The mischievous, cunning squirrel spent the whole afternoon frantically digging holes where he could bury all his acorns and nuts. Dirt, branches, and twigs were scattered everywhere, and he didn't bother to clean them up. All the animals in the forest marveled at how the rabbit could be so wise and generous. Every day, as she wandered the hills, the rabbit patiently studied various species of herbs and grasses. Her house was filled with dry herbs and tree bark that she willingly shared with others. She was compassionate, and her deep caring for others inspired and influenced her best friends. On chilly nights, all of the animals would gather around the fire under the moonlight and share good stories and warm friendship. The rabbit was the best storyteller in the forest and had many fans. She thanked the beaver for giving the baby squirrel a lift across the narrow stream, and praised the duck for saving the ant family when torrential rains would have washed them away. Everyone stomped and cheered to congratulate the turtle couple on having their first babies. One day, the rabbit had an idea. "We are so blessed to live in the most enchanted forest in the world. Now it's time for us to do some good deeds," she said to her friends. "Let us share some of our food with the poor and hungry who come to the forest." The elephant vowed to find more new springs and share his knowledge with others. "Wait, wait." The monkey jumped up and down. "Everyone in the forest loves ripe mangoes and fresh coconuts, and I can get them." The squirrel, moved by his friend's generosity, stopped worrying about imaginary thieves stealing his acorns and nuts. He vowed to give them all away. A genie was flying over the forest. He heard the conversation, and every single vow. These animals with their kind hearts bring tears to the eye. It is no wonder the animals in this forest live happily and harmoniously, he thought. The animals soon fell fast asleep. But the rabbit lay awake thinking about what she could give away, since her only foods were grass, buds, and twig tips. Early next morning, as her friends still slept, the rabbit thought, "I must be dreaming." But the voice cried out again. "Wake up, friends," Rabbit cried. "Someone in the forest is calling for help." Promptly the friends leapt into action. They found a strange old man near the stream at the edge of the forest. He was soaking wet and shivering. "Please, help me," he said. "I lost my way in the forest and I'm exhausted, very hungry, and cold. Come to our home. We'll find you food and water, but first I'll make a fire to warm you," said the rabbit. The elephant had already gone to the far mountain to bring some water from the spring. The monkey had run quickly to the forest for some fruits, and the squirrel had jumped over the rock and scurried away. They all knew what to do. The old man was worn out and couldn't stop shivering. The rabbit quickly gathered dry leaves, stones, and small sticks and made a fire. Instantly, the man felt warmer, his purple lips turned rosy and he stopped shaking. He stretched his arms to warm them. "Please give me something to eat and some water, I'm starving," the man begged. The rabbit was heartbroken at having no food for old man. She knew that he didn't eat grass and buds. Just as tears rolled down her cheeks, her best friends all returned with ripe fruits, nuts, and fresh water. The rabbit carefully dug all the grass surrounding the fire to prevent it from spreading. The monkey poked the fire and added more twigs and branches. The fire grew bigger and bigger. The bright, warm flames shone on the rabbit's gentle, loving face. Suddenly the rabbit looked straight at the old man and begged him, "Please eat my flesh, which is the only food I can offer to you." Just as the brave rabbit threw herself toward the fire, the genie, for he was the poor old man, caught her in his hands. "Your selflessness, sacrifice, compassion, and bravery are truly great," he cried. "From now on, you will be called Ngọc, the Jade Rabbit, because you are so precious. You deserve to kive eternally on the Moon Palace for all to contemplate and remember." Before rising into the clouds with Ngọc, the genie blessed the elephant, the monkey, the squirrel, the birds, and all animals in the forest with longevity and happiness.